I'm not going to get mad. I'm going to get even. Chapter 7. After school, I head straight home. No listening to Mrs. Zerwicki complain about her chronic foot fungus. No practicing for the mud ball. I'm on a mission. Oh, hi, Nate. Correction, I will be on a mission once Dad moves his double wide out of the way. Are you almost done here? Because I have to... Yep, I've got to go anyway. Dad's not wearing his usual duds from the big and tacky bargain bin, or whatever I said. How come you're all dressed up, I ask? It's just a work thing. He says, man, it's hard to read for 10 hours straight. Okay. Oh, it's just a work thing, he says. No biggie. No big deal. I'll be back in a couple hours. How about bringing back pizza, Dad? I suggest. We haven't eaten takeout in... He cuts me off. No takeout. I'll make dinner for us all. I'll make dinner for us later. Ooh, goody. I can't wait. Another exciting night of frozen peas and bologna bubbles. Not so fun fact. Bologna bubbles are just plain old fried bologna. Dad started calling that when we were little to make it sound less pathetic. That's strange, Ellen says after Dad leaves. He never wears a suit when he goes to his office. True. Dad's got one of those jobs where he's from home. He's a polar boxers and bought his beautiful shirt. So it's weird to see him decked out in your friendly neighborhood mannequin as your friend. I don't want to dress fancy for a job. I want to be like Gordy. FYI, Gordy is Ellen's boyfriend. And yes, that does call his mental stability into question. But you can tell he's got a guy. He's got all his marbles because he works at Classic Comics in the mall. The comic store employee is number 5 on my list of all-time dream jobs. Here are the top 4. Principal of PS38. But, what part of you're fired don't you understand, bro? Cheese Doodle, taste test consultant. The latest batch just needs a smidge of more cheddar. Brilliant. Number 2. World famous cartoonist. We'll pay you $1 million for the next issue of Dr. Cesspool. Make it $2 million. See, he doesn't even want to be a comedian on this list. If you want to know the truth, people of the Big Nate fan club, you gotta get your facts straight. He wants to be a world famous cartoonist way more than he wants to be a comedian. Okay, guys? Just make sure you know that, because I'm starting to get annoyed with you always saying that he would want to be more like a comedian. God, I know Big Nate better. He does not want to be a comedian. He wants to be a world-famous cartoonist. Number 1, all-powerful superhero. Orphan's puppies kidnapped by aliens. This is a job for Ultra Nate. But that's impossible. Being a superhero is also super hard, like fighting demonic things. That's hard, because you can't actually go when you're a kid. So what's the point? Anywho, I wish you did have Gordy's job, Ellen Grouches. It's our 6-month anniversary this weekend, and he has to work. Wow. You guys have been going out for 6 months? Not that I really care. Just give me a minute here. This is research. How did the two of you in the first place? What do you mean? Well, sorry. Well, what did Gordy say to let you know he liked you? Why are you asking? No reason, I just was curious, and I... Wait a minute. Ellen's eyes light up, and she flashes one of her obnoxious grins. You like somebody, and you're trying to figure out how to tell her. I'm right, aren't I? Shut up, I snap, my cheeks burning. I was just making a conversation, that's all. Never mind. Oh, come, Romeo. Ooh, who's the unlucky girl? Are you staying hung up on what's her face, Jenny? No, leave me alone. Ellen scowls. Hey, don't bite my head off. You're the one who brought it up. Sorry, I was reading it from a different angle. I will make the Lego Simpsons house better. Good luck getting a girl to like you with that attitude. She stalks off, which is fine by me. Big sisters are such a waste of oxygen. Meanwhile, I'm still pretty confused about the whole Ruby situation. I know I like her, but does she like me, or does she like Randy? I feel like I've read this part, honestly. Whatever. Suddenly, a picture of Randy and Ruby smooching in slow motion flashes through my mind. It's sickening, but it's just what I needed. It helps me focus on the job at hand. Zin, zin, zin. Revenge. Draw. Right. Draw. The next morning, before homeroom, I find Kelly in the library. Here's my first column for the newspaper. Great. It'll be a while till we write till we're ready to print. Okay, I'll wait. And wait some more. Remember, this is the Weekly Bugle. It is pretty weak, actually. It's actually almost 2 weeks before the next issue, featuring the awesome debate of yours truly, finally comes out. Read all about it. My art isn't good. You wouldn't like it. I don't have any ears on my characters, and sometimes I don't have any noses, though that happens more. Let's skip Gina's thrilling profile with a headline. Detention monitor keeps working despite mysterious skin rash. And we go straight to the main attraction. Oh, here we go again. Volume 1. Bugle Badges by Nate Wright. All the news that fits, I print. Greetings, readers. Welcome to the new column that you published in the latest that will keep you plushed into the latest PS38. Let's get started with a exclusive romance report. Derek and Miss have been eating lunch together for 3 days straight. Everyone's wondering, is love on the menu? Telltale sign. They're feeding each other. Yeah, that's definitely love on the menu. A loud argument between Ashton and Lucy in the book nook meant 2 things. First, the relationship could be on the rocks. You never listen. Stop saying that. 2, they got kicked out of the library. Quiet, please. Overheard on Monday, near the science lab, Bethany drops an F-bomb on Leo. Oh my God, the F word? That's not allowed in a kids channel. I better turn this into an adult channel. You're a super nice guy and everything. I just want to be but I just want to be friends. Okay. Overheard on Tuesday around the trophy case, Leah bounces back quickly. Want to hang out later? Didn't you just get dumped by Bethany? Time for teacher tidbits. How well do you really know the members of the PS30 fact? You'll see. These facts will amaze you. A certain social studies teacher loves horseback riding, which leads to the question, is the horse okay? Hello, ladies. Get lost. This fossilized science instructor once tried a perm when he actually had hair. Talk about a failed experiment. A physics employee of the interdimensional. All right, scrubs, line up. And now it's time to play Guess That Guy. No, wait. And now it is time to play Guess That Guy. Use these 5 clues to unmask our mystery hero. Oh, yeah. And you multiply. Number 1, he's not the sharpest tool in the shed. Number 2, his nose is humongous. Number 3, he has really bad breath. Number 4, he's always picking on smaller kids. Number 5, he's a total weasel. Bonus clue, our mystery student rhymes with Schmandy Schmettencourt. Is it Randy Bettencourt? Oh, sorry, I spoiled the thing. And that's all for this time. Read the next weekly Bugle for another installment of Bugle Blasts. I can tell right away I've got a hit on my hand. Did you see this? It's a riot. Finally, something funny in the newspaper. The hallways are packed with kids reading in the Bugle. They're all cracking up. I'm getting high fives over the place, even from Leo. Haha, dude, this is so me. Nate, guess that guy is hilarious. I guessed it right away. Do you hear that, people? That's the best part. People love that I called out Ronnie. The principal might not realize what he's like, but the kids do. It was time for someone to say something. Hey, you're dead. What is this chapter? Shove. Fight! I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. I knew Randy as soon as Randy saw Bugle Blast. He'd completely scooters. Guess I just reached the end of my rope. He's been doing the same garbage for so long and never taking any of the blame for it. That finally I decided to fight back. Of course, I was hoping to avoid any actual fighting. No such luck. Sorry about that, just reading it correctly. Boys, stop this! Stop it now! Principal Nichols is about 2 minutes late, as usual. And right away, Randy launches into I'm a victim mode. Nate attacked me! What? No, I didn't. This is so hard to read, you know that? Principal Nichols, Mr. Nichols, may I have a word with you? It's Miss Dempsey, school counselor. Without taking her eyes off Randy, she leans in close to the principal and whispers something. He listens, nods a couple times. nods a couple of times and turns towards us. Boys, go to my office and wait for me there. 5 minutes later, the big guy is parked behind his desk, giving both of us the evil eye. Let's start with you, Randy. Would you like to change your account of how the fight started? Randy shoots me a murderous glance. Before mumbling, I jumped him. Yes, that confirms what Miss Dempsey told me, Principal Nichols said. And Nate, would you like to suppose what made enough to... There's a copy of the Weekly Bugle on his desk. There's no use playing dumb. I made fun of him in the newspaper. In other words, Principal Nichols concludes both of you bear some responsibility to this problem, which means both of you should play a part in the solution. Oh, what's that supposed to mean? People tell me he's not but one of those stupid building activities that make us do every year on first day of school. Okay, kids, pass the orange around without using your hands or feet. Miss Dempsey suggests the two of us try peer counseling. The principal tells us peer counseling. Sometimes a fellow student is better at these disciplines than an adult is, he explains. Randy looks as thrilled about it as I am. You think you mean I have to tell some student why we hate each other? Principal Nichols smiles or grimaces, hard to tell which. Something like that, he says. He presses the income on a bottom desk. Mr. Sapolsky, he says, send in the peer counselor. Sorry guys, but the videos are just too long and they're too hard to do if I'm doing 2 chapters. So we're gonna start a new series where I only do 1 chapter. So, yeah. Bye.